Another year in Vulcan. A little bit of an expanded role this year. You're kind of MCing this thing. You're a bit of chief cook and bottle washer.
Yeah, I've turned into a bit of a consultant almost. I seem. It seems like I'm the TrekCon consultant in a way, and part of that job is offering myself as MC, for Vulcan. And I also do the same job for Trek Expo in Tulsa. I MC also for FedCon in Germany, and I'm the director of all Trek programming for DragonCon. So I'm actually working behind the scenes now at 4 different conventions now.
Well, I know when I talked to you last year, you said that was something you were really focusing on getting into now. You said, okay, acting, schmacting, let's get into the con stuff, and it's paying off for you.
Well, it's paying off, but it's also it's my way of really getting my hands dirty in terms of getting behind the scenes and realizing how things are operating at different conventions around the world, and ultimately leading to, at some point, I think I would probably throw my own con. But the key is, I really want to I want the experience to be different from any other convention in terms of I want the fans to have arguably the best experience that they've ever had, and I want the actors to feel like they've been treated better than any other convention, because each convention has its merits, but not no convention that I've been to has gotten it all right across the board. Does that make sense? And so my thinking is, why not give that a shot and try to create a convention that satisfies everybody 110% across the board. So,
Well, where would you kind of rank Vulcan in terms? I mean, it's a smaller convention, obviously, than some of the big ones, but where do they kind of fit in for you?
I really, gosh, it's almost a bit of an anomaly, because it is in a very small part, a rural part of Canada. You know what I'm saying? And there are no other conventions in the world that take place in a rural part of whatever country that convention is in. So it's unique. It's very unique, and it's also, the name of the town already makes it unique. And granted, it was originally named after the Roman god of fire, right? By a Canadian railways surveyor, I suppose, is the guy who named it. But so it kind of falls outside of everything. It doesn't really fit with any. I can't really rank it like, whoa, it ranks here. So, but it's something that I enjoy doing, and enough that I came back again. And offered my time and my services to come back here. I get along very, very well with the people who run the tourism board, Catherine, and all the people that work with her. And I would like to try to make this convention even more successful than it has been. So that's my goal.
Well, again, we saw you at the comic book convention in Calgary, so you've been up just in the last couple of months. I mean, that was a huge event, that thing. And the one thing that really struck me is I saw you actually in the Vulcan tourism booth.
Yes.
Signing autographs.
Yeah.
For free. Everybody else was charging. I thought, well, that's the classiest move I've ever
Well,
seen.
that actually is a bit of a misnomer, because it wasn't actually signing for free. So there was a fee for that. So I have to correct you on that.
It still didn't take away from it, though.
No,
Just
well,
seeing
I'll tell
you out there
you.
talking with the fans.
So, yeah,
Very
for
classy.
me, I wanted to help out Vulcan as much as I could. So I felt, instead of me sitting where all the other actors were in that other room, which to me was a bit. I didn't like the vibe in that room anyway, So I just knew that if I was able to sign with the Vulcan gals, that would draw more attention to and it did. It totally did. So if anything, that really helped them out. So it was a kind of a symbiotic relationship there. So.
Well, 2 years in a row and running, may we see you back here again next year? Is that still up in the air? Are you thinking about it?
No, I mean, if they'll still have me, if things are still going, yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to this year's convention. It's very ambitious on the part of the tourism board in terms of going from typically one guest every year for the last 19 years to now 6 people. Sort of 6 times the size of what it was before, guest-wise, which is it's very ambitious. So I hope everything goes well, and I hope we have a really good turnout tomorrow.
Well, I know in the Star Trek, the cyber community, so to speak, the fact Walter Kenning's coming tomorrow, that's really a big thing for these guys.
Yeah, definitely. And I think any chance that fans can get to see anybody from the original series, they should go ahead and get off the couch and come out and see them, because we won't really have these people with us for a very long time. After this, that generation is quickly departing. So we need to honor them and meet them while they're still here. So.
The scary part, he was a teenager on the series too.
Yes, isn't that funny? Yeah, he was the young one, right? So now, yeah. It's. I just saw Walter in Germany. He was at FedCon where I was emceeing, and I adore him. I think I'm one of the few people that I always feel like he's kind of like the king, and I'm his court jester. I'm always able to make him laugh because sometimes he can get a little grumpy and stuff. So the ability to make Walter laugh is I think a plus. So.
Well, I've got to interview him tomorrow morning. Any tips or things I should know before I go in?
Yeah, just make sure you ask pointed questions and that are direct. And don't beat around the bush and don't just realize don't mess around. You know what I'm saying? Just be serious about it and get it done, and he'll be good. And don't make it too long. His briefings don't give him a log jam of questions one after another, especially ones that have been asked a billion times.
Yeah, it's going to be hard coming up with something that hasn't been asked. But I'll do my very best. Again, Garrett, thank you very much for your time today. And nice to talk to you during the convention, and great to see you again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.